Well, that one's got hair on it. Good morning, welcome back, welcome if you're new. I'm Flo. How are you doing? Guys, I'm excited for today. I am excited. I thought we would mix it up from doing the TBR jars, which I do love, and they will come back because I do enjoy filming them. We all know they're my favourite videos to film. But in probably a close second, this guy. Those are in the wrong order. This guy. Anyway, if you haven't already guessed, we are going to be picking our April TBR for this month, and we are going to be blindly choosing it. We're going to use a random number generator. We have 1 to 20 books. I wrapped these up a few days ago. I don't know what any of them are anymore. I've done lots of shuffling. The only one I kind of have an inkling on is number 3. Well, not an inkling, I kind of know what it is because it's a lot bigger than the others, which honestly was a bit of an oversight on my end. I probably should have picked ones that were not recognisable because I deliberately didn't pick hardbacks. I was like, I always just instantly know what the hardbacks are because I own like 2 hardbacks because I don't like hardbacks. Yeah, that one kind of slipped through the cracks, but that's fine. I think we're going to just jump right on into it. I normally pick 7 or 8 books for a TBR. I'm actually going to up it a little bit because I have a video planned for this month and I need a lot of options for it. That's all I'm going to say because I want to keep it a surprise, but I'm very, very excited about this video. And it involves, no, I'm not telling you, but I need lots of options for it. So I think I'm going to pick 10 books. So we give ourselves a few more choices. So we're actually picking half of the books I've wrapped up because I could not be bothered to wrap up anymore. I hit 20 and I was like, no, I'm done. I'm done. I'm not doing it anymore. I'm a little bit technologically inept, but I'm going to try and record my screen. How do you record your screen? If you're seeing it here, it's worked. If you haven't, I've done something wrong and you're just gonna have to trust me. I promise I'm doing it, whatever. The first one is number 12. Oh, it's a skinny one. Let's get on in here and see what we've got. It could be, no, I'm not gonna try and guess. If I try and guess, this will be a very boring video. So I'm gonna do it so you can see first. So I'm kind and generous like that. You ready? That's just still brown paper. I know what it is. Yes! It's Always Under the Sea by Armfield. I have had this on so many TBRs, so good. It deserves to be on another TBR because it's going to be excellent. Probably. I don't know, I haven't read it. This is about a woman who gets trapped on a submarine voyage. I think she's meant to be doing a research trip. It's meant to be for like a few weeks and it ends up being, I think, 6 months. And it follows her when she comes back and her wife is like realising that she's really different now and quite strange. And I don't know much more about it than that, but it is a literary fiction and the cover and the title are stunning and I've been wanting to read this for so long. So beautiful first start. Alright, next one is 19. Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to hit its head on the thing. It's not a child. I actually am so protective of these books, like probably embarrassingly so, that I get like genuinely upset if they've got like a little mark on them. I'm just so precious over them. Okay, are we ready? I'll let you see it first. What is it? Oh, sick, it's Queenie. Oh, beautiful. This is Queenie by Candice Carty-Williams, and I think this is a comedy book, but I believe there's like deeper content in here about, oh no, she does have a little dent on her. To be fair, this is thrifted, it might have had that before. Sorry, I'm so dramatic. It says it's a darkly comic and bitterly subversive take on life, love, race and family. So this is, I think, about someone in their 20s, and I love books about women in their 20s, especially if it's like the messiness of being in your 20s. That is one of my favourite genres. So with any luck, we will get to this month. Alright, number 3. Oh, I forgot to screen record. It was 16. You're gonna have to trust me, it was 16. Oh, I can already tell I'm gonna forget to screen record like 50% of these. Okay, are we ready? Sorry, I saw what it is, I'm sorry, I know what it is, it's Flawless. Sorry, that really took all the suspense out. Flawless by Elsie Silver. If anyone has been an avid watcher of this channel, you might remember that I, for Christmas, got given the 4th book in this series, which was completely my fault because I asked for the 4th book thinking it was the first book. So I've now bought myself the first book, and yes, I have broken my book buying ban. It's just one little small book, okay? I needed it. I needed it. Because I did ask, I was like, can I read them standalone? And I didn't really get a clear answer. So I've taken it upon myself to decide that you can't, and I have to in fact buy the first one. So I bought the first one. This is the Chestnut Spring series by Elsie Silver. It is small town cowboy romances, I believe. I'll be honest, no idea if it'll be my thing. I've never read a romance cowboy book. I can't say I've ever really been inclined to pick up a cowboy romance book, but no one will shut up about this. Everyone on BookTube is like, this is incredible. So I've got FOMO, I want to know for myself. Oh, would you look, we've got 3 pink books. I hope we continue that theme. I'm not sure how many more pink books are in here, but... Alright, let me remember to actually screen record this time. Okie doke. 12. We already had 12, right? Okay, we've already had 12, so we go again. Number 4. If this is another pink book, I'm going to be so happy. Are we ready? Firstly, it is kind of pink. How funny. Okay. Okay, cool. This is My Dark Vanessa by Kate Elizabeth Russell. And I know this is about a 15-year-old girl who gets groomed by her teacher. And I think it's like basically the story of that. So it's obviously going to be quite an intense and very sad read. The font is tiny, that's fine. I've heard sort of similar to A Little Life that this is one of those books you kind of want to prepare yourself going in for. Obviously it's going to be a very sad read, I'm expecting. But I have also heard really, really good things about this, so I definitely want to get to that. And it's also still kind of pink. How funny that we've just picked all the pink books. Remember to screen record. Okay, book number 5 is going to be number 19. No, we've already had 19. Why does it keep repeating numbers? Okay, we go again. Number 12. We've already had 12. Okay, we go again. Oh, I missed the button. Or it just did 12 again, I'm not sure. Okay, we go again. 16. We've had 16. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna find one, guys. I'm gonna find one. 11. Okay. That was so much more difficult than it needed to be. I swear this never happened last time. I was like surprised I didn't get any repeating numbers. I clearly jinxed myself. All right. Are we ready? Go this way. What is that? Oh, beautiful. I love that I'm getting excited about the books that I've chosen, I've wrapped up, I've purchased. However, this is The Family Remains by Lisa Jewell, and this is the sequel to The Family Upstairs by Lisa Jewell, which I gave a beautiful 5 stars to. I loved it. It's all about this, well, the first book was all about this family who kind of ended up being in a cult, and it was kind of like the children growing up in that, and it was a thriller but it had real literary fiction feels to it, and I loved that mix. And yeah, as I said, I gave it a 5 star and I loved it. And this is the sequel. It's a duology, I believe. I think it's just 2 books, and I read that last summer, so it's been a hot minute, but I've been meaning to pick this up, so I think this is a good excuse to finally pick up. I have ruined my pink streak, but that's fine. Okay, we're halfway through, so we've got 5 more to pick from. Oh, I need to watch screen record again. Okay, the next one is number 9. Yeah, we still got that. It's another skinny one. This could be the Time War, possibly? No, I literally said I wasn't going to guess all of them. I don't think it is the Time War, actually. I think the Time War's even skinnier than that. Okay, are we ready? Sorry, I did a really bad job of showing you guys that first. What is it? Oh, beautiful. I'm getting so excited about these books. This is A Bright Ray of Darkness by Ethan Hawke, and it's about an actor, I believe, who has cheated on his wife, and he's now doing his like Broadway debut in a Shakespeare play. I don't know which one. Doesn't say, but a Shakespeare play, I believe. Actually, it doesn't even say Shakespeare. Maybe I've made that up too. No, I'm so sure this is about. Anyway, I think this is meant to be another literary fiction. I've got quite a lot of literary fiction actually this month. That's fine. I think literary fiction is probably my favourite genre. Anyway, I believe this is literary fiction that follows a guy, and I think it's meant again, I don't know a whole lot about it. I think it's meant to be about mental health and probably the acting industry and stuff. I don't know, but I'm an actor. I think I'll enjoy it. I know there's quite a lot of content in here about Shakespeare, I think, unless I've made that up, but I think that would be really cool to read about as well. So anyway, I don't know too much about this, but I'm excited to get to it. All right, we have 4 more to go. So next up, oh, I screen recorded. Oh, everything's going wrong. Okay, next up we have number 6 that is on there. Shall I look at this one first, just to mix it up a little bit? That is the back page, but it is something that's black. Oh, I know what this is. It's a thriller. Rock, Paper, Scissors by Alice Feeney. I have heard the plot twist in this is mental. It says 10 years of marriage, 10 years of secrets, an anniversary they'll never forget. So it's set in the Scottish Highlands. They're on a romantic trip that takes a dark turn. Can they trust the person they're with? So it's sort of like a domestic thriller, but they're like away in the Scottish Highlands. That could be super fun. Beautiful. Super excited for that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We've only got 3 left. No. Book number 8 is going to be number 11. Okay, no, number 11 is already done. So it is going to be number 3. Okay, this is the one that I do know what it is, because it is so much bigger. But you guys don't know, so there's still tension. Yeah, in hindsight, I probably should have picked one a bit more inconspicuous, but it's fine because we have a random number generator doing it, so it's not sus anyway. Do you know what it is just from that? Can you tell? Probably. What? This is Daisy Hates, the second book in the Magnolia Parks series. I read Magnolia Parks in February. I read it for like a reading romance week video, but this one is kind of like, it's the same world but a completely separate like group of characters, and I think this one is meant to be mafia vibes, so I think it's going to be very, very different, because the first one was more like rich socialites and they were all like, it was very Gossip Girl vibes, whereas this one I think is going to be completely different. We have 2 left. Okay, the next one is going to be number 1. Beautiful. I forgot to screen record again. Oops, sorry. Soz, do apologise. Number 1, we have a little corner. I actually don't know what this is. Oh, yes I do. Yes I do. One of Us is Lying by Karen M. Mcmanus. This is a young adult thriller, mystery, something along those lines. I believe this is like meant to be Breakfast Club vibes, but with murder. They're all in a detention, I think, and then one of them gets murdered. Which sounds super fun, and I love the Breakfast Club, so any kind of Breakfast Club, I don't think it's a retelling, but it's kind of like similar vibes, so it sounds great. It sounds super fun. 1 more. Oh, that's kind of sad. If I stand these up, let's be professional, guys. Anyway, the final one is going to be number 13. I'm like, I don't want to open the last one. No, I do. We need to finish this video. My back is starting to hurt. Okay. Oh, I can see some blue. Is this Mythos? I don't think I put Mythos in here. You ready? I'm going to show you guys first. Is that the, no, that's the back, isn't it? Oh! Unravel Me. This is the second book in the Shatter Me series, which, funnily enough, I read, I think the same video I read The Family Upstairs, so also last summer, and I think was, if not the first video on my channel, maybe the second. It was in my old flat when I was still living at uni, and I mean, they're not great videos. It's literally like my first or second ever video. If you want to check out my thoughts on the sequels, well, the, I guess, prequels to both this book and The Family Remains, it's in that video. I'll link it there. You can go laugh at my terrible editing skills that haven't improved much, but you know, slightly. This is a dystopia, romantasy kind of, I don't know if it's counted as fantasy, but there are like people have magical powers and whatnot. This is about a girl called Juliet, and she has lethal touch, so she can't touch anyone, otherwise they die. And it's set in a world where it's like dystopia and like people have taken over. I don't want to say too much because obviously it's a sequel. I just remember the first one read so quickly, like I flew through it. maybe even read this for like a 24-hour readathon or something, because I feel like it would be such a good book to just like fly through in one sitting, because I think that's basically what I did for the last one. Anyway, there we have it. That is the final TBR for this month. We have got Our Lives Under the Sea, which is a literary fiction. Queenie by Candice Carty-Williams, which I think is also literary fiction. Flawless by Elsie Silver, which is a romance. My Dark Vanessa by Kate Elizabeth Russell, which is literary fiction. The Family Remains by Jewell, which is a thriller. Bright Ray of Darkness by Ethan Hawke, which is also literary fiction. Rock, Paper, Scissors by Feeney, which is thriller. Daisy Hates by Jessa Hastings, which is romance/drama. One of Us is Lying by Karen M. Mcmanus, which is young adult mystery. And Unravel Me, which is dystopia/fantasy/romance/dunno, but it should be fun. And there we have it. That is this month's TBR picked out. I'm not promising I'm going to read every single one, because obviously that is 10 books and that is more than on our usual TBR, but they will at least all be included in a video. Again, I don't want to say what the video is, because in my head I have such a good vision for it. Whether it works, we don't know. We don't know. But if you want to see it, you should probably subscribe. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. No, but for real, please do subscribe. Also, this video took me ages, so maybe just like it so I feel like I didn't waste my time. Thank you. Thank you very much for being here. I do really appreciate it. And I hope you have a wonderful, beautiful, magnificent rest of your day. Goodbye.